Well, hello there, everyone. How you doing today? It is Thursday, August the 11th in the year 2022. Once again, time's flying by. Remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a financial advisor. But I do have a very important question for you to think about. I want you, point straight, you, to think about this. Do you want to be financially independent? Do you? Do you truly? Think about it. Do you want to be financially independent? Okay, what does that mean, financially independent? Financially independent means you have enough income coming in. Like people call it passive income, but it's hard to have extremely passive income. I'll explain in a minute what is passive income. Rental property is not passive income, but I'll explain to you what is passive income in a minute. But think about your job, whatever job you have. Maybe you're working behind a desk somewhere. Maybe you're a firefighter, you're a police officer, you're a cop, you're a landscaper, you're working in retail, whatever you're doing. Do you like your job? Is your job part of you, of who you are? Is that who you identify with? Like a lot of police officers, they're cops. They put the uniform on. They're police officers. When they get off duty, they're still police officers. They're thinking about it. They're thinking on the crime they work today. They're thinking about the traffic stop they'll make tomorrow. They're thinking on it. That's their life. So when they retire, they struggle. A lot of police officers, when they retire, die young because they lose their identity. They're done. A lot of people are like that. I know Michael Zuber said when he first retired from his job, he worked in sales of some sort, computer software, he made good money. But he said after he retired, he sunk into he calls it depression for a couple of days because he was tempted to go back to work because he's like, what do I do? All right. A lot of people are like that. You got to have a job to go to work to. So with that being said, think about your own job. You're you. I'm me. We're all different. All right. How tied are you? How much do you identify with your job? How tied are you to your job? How much do you like the social aspect of it? How much do you enjoy the work that you do? All right. So with that being said, let's say you do enjoy your job. Should you strive for financial independence? I say yes. And here's why I say yes. Just because you become financially independent, it doesn't mean you need to stop working. You can keep working your job if you so desire. All right. There's no reason to stop. But if something happens, maybe you get fired, maybe you get laid off, maybe you just go in and they got a new boss and you and that boss don't click. You now have an option. You now have enough passive income. Your W-2 income is replaced. You can retire. All right. But what will you do when you're financially independent? Are you satisfied to live the life I'm living? As an example, I get up early in the morning usually. I get up this morning at 5 o'clock. A lot of times I get up 6:37, not quite at 5. I have my morning coffee. I have my morning bowl of oatmeal. I lounge. I read the newspaper first. I might check email. Then as the morning goes on, the missus gets up. We chit-chat. We chit-chat more. Then in the rest of the morning, usually, I do something. My brain's more active then for doing something. I might be looking at spreadsheets, my finances, numbers, crunching numbers, looking at real estate for sale, watching videos on mineral rights or oil, etc., etc., etc. Reading emails, like from the oil company. I got a nice email in today talking about the wells they're working on drilling and what they're doing, the mixture of oil and natural gas, all that kind of stuff. But then during the course of a day, I swim pretty much every single day. That's a process that's probably an hour or so. I don't swim for an hour. Between getting myself ready, getting in the pool, getting out of the pool and showering and rinsing off. And then after I swim, normally I make a cup of tea. After I get dressed and everything, I make a cup of tea. Maybe I get a little snack, maybe not. And I sit with the missus and we chit-chat a little bit. All right. We also walk almost every single evening. I wear a Fitbit. My goal is to get 10,000 steps. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. All right. I might also do exercise on a mat in my house. Okay. I do that. I run errands. I need to go to the store today. I've been out and about already today. I talk with workers at my house. I had early this morning, the tree doctor was here. It's a guy, they take care of palm trees. They're fertilizing my palm trees. Just a little bit ago, my grass cutting guy was here. My grass cutter / landscape guy was here. So I chit-chat with him. I've been down to my dock today. I haven't sat on it today, but I've been down there. Later today, I will sit on the dock. We have lunch in the middle of the day. We have dinner in the evening. Usually at nighttime, maybe before my walk, if it's this time of year, I might watch the Orioles game a little bit. After my walk, I might watch the Orioles game. If it's wrapping up, I might watch some YouTube videos. I might watch something on Netflix. And then around midnight or so, I go to bed, roughly. Okay? That's what I do. But that's just an average day. I've also traveled more this year. I've been to Marco Island, southwest Florida, extreme south, all the way down. I've been to Amelia Island, northeast Florida. I've been to the country of Panama, tropical country, Central America. I'm headed out to California soon, so I'll be there. I'm thinking about going up to Maryland here in a bit sometime, possibly. And I may also possibly make a trip to Chicago and Northwest Indiana. That's also a possibility. Those last two trips, maybe I'd make them both. Maybe I'd make one. Maybe I'd make none. We'll see. I haven't quite decided. All right. So, but at the same time, as I told a young man, helicopter pilot lately, I am still in the growth mode for my investments. I am still growing. Why am I growing? Because I'm financially independent. So why am I growing? That's a good question. The reason I'm growing is I've learned I need more of a cushion. I have had, just in recent months, 5 houses under rehab. Coinciding with that, my oil revenue, my mineral rights revenue started picking up. So it kind of replaced that income. Kind of. But it got tight for a little bit. I don't like being tight. So as these houses get rented, sure, the income is building back up. But who's to say in future months I won't have houses go empty again? So if you want to retire with real estate, you will hear other YouTubers, I won't name them, you will hear them say, find your financial freedom number, find the number, find out what your income is, and if each house is $250, how many houses do you need to replace it? I'm here to say, find that number and add something to it. Do you add 10%? Do you add 25%? But add something to it. Because you will need a cushion, because when it comes to real estate, you will always have a unit going vacant. You may not when you have 1 or 2, but by the time you get 20, 25, 30, there's always something going vacant. There's always a repair to be made, and then the repairs cost more, so there's always that expense, okay? Which you have, you hold money out for that, but at the same time, if you got to do a rehab and it's $10,000, it's $10,000. So you got to have the cash reserves. All right, so cash reserves. But when I mention passive income, to me, and I've said this a lot on my channel, real estate investing is not passive income. You will hear most real estate YouTubers say real estate's passive income. It's not. It's not. If you self-manage, you have to do more work. If you manage contractors, you got to do more work. If you have property managers, you have to manage your property managers. It can be work, okay? It's not truly passive. The only passive investment that I am part of right now, I have a little bit of crypto, but I don't personally like it. But it's oil drilling and mineral rights acreage. Both of those are passive. I give them money, I invest money, and they send me monthly revenue. They send me statements. Sure, I read through the statements a little bit, but I'm not working per se. If I didn't want to read through the statements, I don't have to read through. But you want to, because you want to be educated. And yes, and I read their emails and I watch their videos, but I'm not working per se. So that's passive. But to get to that point of those investments that are passive, you need to be accredited. So the best way to become accredited, in my humble opinion, is to buy real estate. Buy real estate when you're working a job because you're already working. So what if you add a little bit to your workload? Buy rental property, buy more, buy more, buy more, and believe it or not, it won't take but a couple years and you will become accredited. I've heard Michael Zuber talk about, along with, I think, Dion and Lumberjack Landlord, talk about the first 5 years of buying real estate sucks. That's his word, it sucks. I don't get that. I don't understand that. I don't understand why he says that. I don't understand why any of them say that. I went from 0 to 25 rentals in 47 months, just under 4 years. It did suck. It was fine. Sure, I had to evict my first tenant. That was terrible. But once I got through that, the rest of it was easy. But I was willing to do the work to get it going. And after I was 2 units in, I retired from my full-time job. So I had more time, and I grew my investments over those 47 months. All right. So I don't get it, but I was reminded about today because I got an email. I get a lot of emails in. I got an email in from a real estate investor, and in that email, she said the first 7 years were terrible, just trying to get her portfolio grown. Again, I don't get it. Why? If you're watching this, any of you guys, and you say you agree with these statements, 5 years, 7 years, the first several years, they're terrible. Why? Explain to me why. I don't understand it. Okay? What I do understand is that life's an adventure. Buying investments is an adventure. Getting more rental properties, every time you get one, it's an adventure. And you get one, you add to it, you get another, get another, get another. It's addicting. Same way with mineral rights acreage. I'm up to roughly 20 acres almost of mineral rights. I have a nice investment in oil drilling. I follow both those investments, and it's exhilarating. It's exciting. All right, it's fun. So anyway, do you want to become financially independent? If you do, read that book up there, Retire Early with Real Estate by Chad Carson. You will find a link below for that book and 4 other books that are real estate investing books. All right, and reminder, I put those Amazon links below. I may stop doing it. I've been doing it since April, I think, and my total earnings right now, it's the Amazon site is showing me $33 and some cents. It might be a couple dollars more than that, but that's what it's showing me. And it's like, Dion told me he does it, and he gets $1,500 a month. He has more subscribers than I do, and maybe his subscribers shop more than my subscribers do. But if you buy anything off Amazon, I encourage you, try to use one of the links below because it's your one way of helping me out. Because I'm not getting paid for this. I spend time every day, at least. Even if I don't make a video, I spend time thinking about this channel. So it's a job, kind of. It's fun. I enjoy talking to a camera. I've talked to a variety of people today, so I'm getting kind of talked out, but I'm still talking to the camera. So click on one of the links below if you're going to do any shopping from Amazon, and hopefully it'll work for you, and it'll work for me. And again, I'll say this again, most viewers will stop watching by now, but if you're still watching, if you need a credit card referral, there's a myth that if you get a new credit card, you're going to ding your credit score where it's going to hurt you. Not really. Sure, if you're applying for a mortgage next week, don't get one today. Wait till you get the mortgage. But if it's going to be longer than that, from my perspective, my experience, it's fine. I've gotten mortgage in the past, and I've sat across the desk from the person in the bank, and I said, have you run my credit check? Yes. Are you going to do any more credit pulls? No. Why do you ask? I want to get a new credit card. Okay, you can get one now. We're not going to run your credit again. Okay. And I go get my new credit card. So, because all the traveling I've done this year has been free, basically. The travel I have coming up is going to be free, basically. I might spend a little bit, but it's basically free travel. Why not? Why not? And if you're a real estate investor, you always have expenses. Even if you use property managers who hire their own contractors, ask your property manager, can you pay any contractors directly? And just from living your life. If you just buy groceries and buy gas, how much money do you spend a month? You can get the sign-up bonus for credit cards. 3 months, you max it out, you get another credit card. If you're married, you get one for yourself, max it out in 3 months, get one for your spouse, max it out in 3 months, get one for yourself again, get one for your spouse. And you just keep doing that. Credit card companies give this to us. because the majority of Americans pay interest. We investors don't pay interest. All right? Because always pay your credit card off in full and never pay interest. So let me know if you want a referral. I can refer a variety of Chase credit cards, and I can refer American Express cards. You can comment below. If I don't know you already and you comment you want one, send me an email. My email is in the description. It's my channel name, mazskefinance@gmail.com. I can refer you to a credit card. If you want to save on gas, let me know and I can send you a link for Upside, Get Upside. Every time I get gas, I save 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cents on it, 12 cents, whatever it is. So if you're interested in something like using that app and you're not using it already, I can send you a link and you'll get an extra something, 3 cents off a gallon. I'll get an extra or something if you get it, and so on and so on and so on. If you're interested in using Kiavi as a lender, let me know. I have a couple Kiavi videos. I can send you a link and you'll get $350 when you close, and I'll get $500 when you close. So if you want to use Kiavi, that's another way you can help me out. Again, I'm not monetizing this channel, and the way my growth is going, I don't think I ever will become monetized, and I probably won't stick it out long enough to get monetized. So let me know if I can help you out with one of that. Credit cards, gas, Kiavi as a lender, because you'll get something from all three of those. You'll get a benefit to yourself from all three. And then the other thing is Amazon links below. If you order from Amazon, it's an easy way to order. It doesn't hurt you anything, doesn't cost you anything, and it might give something just a little bit to me. So anyway, I need to start the process to go swimming. But I got to upload this video once I load it. So my process to go swimming, like I said, it'll take me an hour or so. The whole process is probably an hour and 15 minutes. So that's Mazke's life. Busy, aren't I? I'm looking forward to sitting down in that dock this evening. Probably before I walk, I'll sit down there. Because I usually walk after dark, so it'll still be daylight when I sit down there. All right, y'all have a good one. Stay safe in all you do. Come visit me sometime. Mazke's signing out.